What's up? It's your boy LoudByNature, and we're back with another video. Yeah, my week was pretty cool, swawesome. Had the quarantine, distance learning finally starting to make sense, But besides that, I'm working on a lot of projects. You all might hear about one of them. I don't know, maybe. Depends on how well it goes. Anyway, that's besides the point. Today, we're going to be talking about sub versus dub. And yes, I already know this is already a beaten horse, a dead beaten horse. You see so many videos on YouTube about it. However, I have a very unpopular opinion about the sub versus dub quarrel. Well, let me just start off by saying Attack on Titan dub, it's just absolutely amazing. Absolutely. People take a giant dub on English dub all of the time. I have no idea why this is the case, because sometimes I just don't have the energy to read English subs. Like when some characters are fighting and talking, it can get pretty hard to watch both. Also, most people's arguments are that some sub has more emotion. Sub, in my opinion, doesn't come close to as well as dub, specifically because how the heck can I watch an emotional scene in English dub if I don't even know what they are saying without reading? It draws away, because the reading dulls the emotion for me significantly. Of course this isn't always the case, but it's true most of the time. ReZero is in sub, yet that emotion be hitting sometimes. That is some of the most emotional anime because it is so dark, and I love it because of that, but we'll get into that later. Listen, in dub, I can listen and really understand what the characters are saying because it is in English, I will admit that a lot of dubs do not have any emotion, or they have low emotion for me personally. That's my personal thought. For some anime, the sub is not good and it really won't matter if you watch it in dub. So either way, it kind of just depends on the anime. In my personal opinion, I watch both dub and sub, but I've been watching mostly sub recently, and I feel like that's okay. But the real reason why I've been watching sub is because they be taking 5 weeks for a new episode in dub. Bro, I'm not waiting 5 weeks for a new episode. I'll just watch it in sub then. I get impatient sometimes because I like to binge watch. I like to binge watch it. So if I waited 5 weeks for a dub, the sub is already filled up, so I just binge watch the sub real quick. That's what I did with My Hero. That's what I did with My Hero. Because My Hero was on episode 21 for a break. They were on there for a long time for no reason. Anyway, let's watch a scene from Attack on Titan in dub versus the sub. Just a fair warning, this will be spoilers for season 2. That's pretty much it.
Damn you! You traitors!
Now, are y'all about to sit there and tell me that screen wasn't pure gold? That screen was better than the screen of, certain actors. Anyway, let me get back to what I'm talking about. This dub of a scream was amazing, to say the least. The scream when he said traitor, you guys are it just felt so much power and emotion. I felt all his pain, all his suffering. I felt all that with that one scream. That was a good scream. I really liked it. And the sub, I just think the sub was lacking in that department of emotion in that specific scene. Right? Attack on Titan, I watch in dub. That's what I watch in dub. I have to say, screw all you guys who think dub sucks, because it doesn't. It just depends on the anime. Some subs are trash. I'm sorry. Some subs are trash and the dub is better. Prime example, Dragon Ball Z sub is literal garbage. Goku sounds like a whiny little hamster. Bro, let me talk about how this man sounds like a whiny little hamster. His voice is so high. He's played by a girl, right? But she just does not deepen her voice at all. She just straight up just sounds like she's screaming in her normal voice. She is just bro, Like, why did they make that decision for sub? Like, he does not sound like a dude at all. Like, it's just bad. It's just horrible. Like, how can Jiren and Frieza take him seriously at all if your man's just screaming at the top of his lungs and it sounds like he's just a squeaky little 12-year-old? Like, I don't understand. That was a sidetrack, but I don't care. I hate the sub for Dragon Ball Z. It's just trash. It's trash, but you know. Let's get back to the video. Dub isn't bad, and neither is sub. It really doesn't matter which one you watch it in. It doesn't make you greater than or less than the weeb sitting next to you. It literally is just a language that you watch a show in. It doesn't matter that much. It only matters if you're watching something like Dragon Ball Z or JoJo's. I made the mistake of watching JoJo's in dub, which was a really bad mistake because it literally just sounds so stupid, so dumb. Like, I'll insert a clip.
Behold the world!
Yeah, I watched that. Yeah, I stopped watching this part 3 though because like I got tired of it. Like now I can't even finish the series, so it ruined everything for me. And plus, like, it's too many episodes, and I don't feel like going through that. Anyway, stop fighting over sub and dub. It really just doesn't matter. Like, I'll even put a good sub scene just to appease all the masses.
私は愛の狂気にいるのです。慈愛に敬愛に純愛に情愛に親愛に性愛に友愛に愛に愛に愛に愛愛愛愛実に素晴らしい体です。これほど馴染む体は何十年ぶりか。ああ、バカなバカな。
Yes, that clip from ReZero was very emotional, and the sub came through. And I personally don't want to watch ReZero in dub. Yet I will watch Prison School in dub because Prison School has jokes that I think would only be funny if you watch it in dub. Because some of the jokes are like, one of the biggest jokes is the way the guy talks, and the guy talks like he's a Shakespearean play or something. If that was in Japanese, I don't think I would get that joke at all because it's in a different language. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's some animes where you gotta think about sub versus dub. Like, I just watch both. You don't have to choose one. You can choose one if you want, but don't be like an elitist about sub versus dub. It really is just based off personal preference. And plus, if you think about it, dub got us all in the anime in the first place. Like, everybody started off watching like Inuyasha, Dragon Ball Z, or Naruto, or like Bleach, and like I bet all of you that you watched it in dub. Like, we all watched Pokemon as a kid, and there's always a dub for Pokemon. Like, no, who watches Pokemon in sub? Like, that don't make sense. So you can't really poop on dub because we all watched it. Okay, so what I've gathered is dub is really good for a really easygoing anime like Dragon Ball Z. There are some exceptions to that, of course, but sub is really good for like psychological, you gotta really think about things anime. That's what I've noticed. Like My Hero Academia, you can watch it in either sub or dub in my opinion, but the thing is, yeah, it takes too long for the episode, so that's why I personally am about to switch over the sub completely. Like, cause My Hero Academia is kind of psychological, but it's also like a generic shonen, so you can just watch it in either dub or sub because both of them are fine too. And Attack on Titan is really gory, but I will watch that completely in dub because Bryce Papenbrook does such a good job with the screams, and yeah, he's just amazing. He's just amazing for what he does because his screams are amazing. They're nice. I feel the emotion, everything. I really like what he's doing with Eren. I really like it. And if you disagree with that, that's okay. You're entitled to your opinion. It doesn't matter. As long as we're all coming together and watching anime, it doesn't matter. but don't be a butthole about it. Don't be one of those like, ooh, you don't even watch anime for real because you watch it in dub. Like, no, like that's not how that works. It's still anime. You're still getting like the plot and all that. It kind of just mostly like it really does depend a lot on comedy anime too. Like it really does. Like some people say that like Shimonetta Life Without a World with pervy jokes, like that anime, they say that if you watch it in sub it's way different than dub. I don't know, I personally have only seen it in dub. That's my take on sub versus dub. Kind of an unpopular opinion, kind of a unique opinion in my opinion. And yeah, that's pretty much my take on it. Yeah, it's been your boy LoudByNature, and see you next week. Deuces.
Let the darkness